other thing is getting the refund. Bunnings wasn't a major issue, just had to go to a major counter for returns. The guy didn't really care, he just gave them out, whatever. You'd have to have a pretty dodgy story to be knocked back, presumably. But what he did was he just put it onto my credit card, I think. I had to just sign the thing and it'd be credited back onto the credit card. But I remember I had the same thing happen at the supermarket, at Coles supermarket, so it's still Wesfarmers, same company. And when I went and had to get the money back there, again they had to reverse it on the credit card. But this time the bizarre thing that happened is I had to put the credit card in and I had to enter my PIN number. And this was like for an amount of about $3.50 refund. And I'm thinking, why would I have to put a PIN number in for a small amount, which you don't normally have to do when you're purchasing an item, to get a refund? It's bizarre. And obviously there's no consistency between Wesfarmers, because at Bunnings, which is a part of Wesfarmers chain, they didn't require that. They just signed this piece of paper. So very strange. But then again, Coles at Cairns Central, nearly all their card readers are on the fritz. So there's a major IT problem there, I think. Okay, here's some social engineering madness from far north Queensland. I just, well, it was good. I was able to buy not just a bottle of Jameson's Irish whiskey, which I haven't tried before to my knowledge. It's only about $42 at the moment, so that's quite reasonably priced. I'll see how it compares to Bushmills, which is almost $20 more. Now presumably it's not as good. I think it's only aged about 5 to 7 years as opposed to 10, so you'd expect it not to be as smooth, but we'll just see. It's worth trying anyway as an experiment, but it's a hell of a walk to get up here. It's quite nice with the hills and everything, as you can see, but it's a bit of a hike. It takes over half hour to get here. But the social engineering I was talking about is about the purchasing of port. I bought a bottle of Wolf Blass port as well as the Jameson's Irish whiskey, and I was expecting them to say no, you can't buy it before 4 o'clock in the afternoon, as I have been told at Central Liquorland Central, Cairns Central. But apparently at Murphy's they have no problem selling you port at any particular time, as long as it's not in a flagon. That's where the restriction lies. Now, I don't see, I guess the rationale is because a flagon's larger and it's obviously regarded as the Darrow drink, and therefore one that you don't want, you think is going to encourage heavy drinking. I don't really see the logic of that. I mean, I suppose there's some logic to it, but it seems a bit crazy to me. I imagine they also would ban casks under the same thought patterns, but it just seems like it's cutting around the edges a bit with a drinking problem. But that's just, I'm just Mr. Joe Blogs. I'm not some highly educated health specialist. Not that I hold them in that high regard. I mean, just because you've got a degree or whatever doesn't mean that you're smarter than other people. That's a load of BS in my opinion. And I do have one, so I'm not talking from the point of view of someone without a degree, so you can't say I'm prejudiced on that count. Not that the degree was worth much, but anyway, so that was a bit of an eye-opener. So he had absolutely no problem selling me the bottle of Wolf Plus, which is great, because I just wanted to see. I walked all this way up here, I wanted to get a couple of items. I'll stop by the supermarket on the way back as well, but it is a fair hike. It's at least twice as far as to Central, well, probably almost two-thirds again. I don't know, it's a fair walk, but good exercise. It's interesting. Saw this guy by a tyre just before, just behind me there. He's taking the tyre home in a taxi. It's interesting. Well, I guess his car's not working, that's why he needs the tyre. But yeah, that would not be fun, having to lug that too far. So interesting things you see on a bit of a casual walk. I remember walking past Gazales just up the road here, and I noticed they had all the portable loos out the front. This is last Saturday, grand final day, and I was trying to work out what it was for. Then it dawned on me, the Elton John concert was being held on that night on Saturday night for the grand final, which I thought was a pretty strange time to have the grand final on, I thought. But nevertheless, that's what happened. And the thing is, because of that, I'm assuming that all the grand final celebrations and what have you weren't carried out, which is a bit of a shame. I think that should be given a priority, seeing it's actually Gazales Stadium. You know, you think AFL would be the top priority, but not so. There's the light towers over there, you can see it from here. So not a bad morning actually, well, almost midday now I'd say. But not too hot. You know, I've got a bit of shade here. And just walking on the opposite side of the road to Gazale. So you see it just up there. Quite nice inside. I've never had a drink there. I've got to do that at some stage. Join the place and take advantage of their birthdays.